You can enjoy racing at Indianapolis Motor Speedway on July 4th weekend, but not in person. Today, IMS announced the Brickyard 400 and IndyCar Grand Prix will be run without fans in the stands. Officials say they could not be confident spectators would be allowed in Marion County at that point. Sports Director Dave First spoke with IMS President Doug Bowles about that decision.
Well, here we are, social distancing a bit. We've still got masks on. Obviously, the pandemic very much a part of all this, and that's why fans will not be allowed in for the Brickyard 400 weekend. I know it's disappointing for you guys.
Yeah, you know, just like everyone, I'm a fan first, and to not be opening these gates for July 4th weekend is disappointing.
That decision, how difficult was it for you guys?
Well, for me, it was one of the most difficult decisions we've ever made, and I hope what fans take away is that we felt like we're a month out, we got to give them a decision, and I hope they know that we waited this long because we were doing everything we could to make sure that we could have fans. And in fact, you can see out here, we've got all kinds of modifications that we were going through to try and do the social distancing, but just given where everything is in the phases, we just felt like it was not the right thing to do to put our local government and state government at odds with each other.
And in a weird way, it's circumstance, too. Here we are in Marion County. This is where the Speedway is. It looks like they're not going to be ready by that time. So,
you know, one of the things I always tell people that makes this place so special, it is in the heart of a big city. We're not like all these cookie cutter tracks that have been built in the last 15 or 20 years that are outside of communities. We're part of the fabric of Marion County, part of the fabric of Indianapolis, and that's part of what we do. We support each other, we support this whole community, and we'll get through it. And race fans are resilient, and we're going to have an Indy 500, and we're going to have fans here.
That leads to my next question. Okay, that takes us through July, Indy 500, August 23rd. How do things bode for that now?
I feel really good about it. We've been talking to the mayor's office. We've been talking to the governor's office. They want it to happen. I think all the indicators are that we're going to be in a good spot where you can have the Indy 500 at least in the seats the way you know it. We'll probably have to do some things at the gates and some other ways to make sure that we're keeping people safe. But we plan on having everybody that wants to come to the Indy 500 here in August.
All right, the countdown is on certainly for that and the Brickyard 400. The good news is you can still watch it live on the nationally televised other networks, and also the IMS radio network. Thanks so much.
Important one, the radio network.
Which is the important one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doug Bowles, Speedway President.